Good day, the panelists and everybody who is available at this meeting. I am particularly glad that a number of issues are being raised regarding the infrastructure and legal aspects and other aspects that would be useful to having smooth business conducted in Africa by those who care to come to the African continent to do that. However, I particularly am interested in Alessandro's submissions, which have been very useful and very insightful. I was looking at the pictures earlier on what challenges are being faced in the logistical business. And those are real challenges. We know that those are things that are happening. But as I was trying to put forward earlier on regarding the need and merit, thank you for reiterating that point, that we need to have a holistic approach to how we are going to do business in Africa. Because yes, on the one hand, while you have the products, you need to get them to the market, whatever the case. You have a huge market that is opening up in Africa itself with more than 1.2 billion within the continental free trade area, which has just come to life. And you have the wider globe where products can go to. So I see a scenario where it is important for businesses to go out there and not just to do business for the sake of doing business, but they have to do business in environments that are helpful to their businesses. For instance, yes, you can have a product in a place that is good, that would be appreciated by the consumers. But if it can't get to them, then of what good is it? But also, because it is good, it is a business opportunity for someone who wants to undertake business in that particular product. So I'm seeing here a need, for instance, to have the various players brought to the table, including the same producers, the local producers, for instance. I'm now looking at the aspect of creating better well-being for the African indigenous business person or the local person, where they too can come to the table and express their challenges. They can come to the table and express their happiness about the way business is done when the interventions come in, or how it should be done, so that if you now have someone who is collecting a product from an African producer, and they want to take it to the market, and they find that there are challenges like infrastructure issues that would help them get their product to the market smoothly. There must be a component, therefore, that should bring in the aspect of infrastructure development. And this is where, again, the PPPs, the private-public partnerships are crucial. So that if we are now dealing in a product, we're not just dealing in that particular product that is native to a particular locality, but you're also dealing with the aspects that would allow it to get to the market without much ado, so that you now have components that include, for instance, infrastructure development. There was someone who was talking about the legal aspects of business, those aspects should also be brought into the fray, so that by the time you are dealing with a particular problem, you are dealing with it from different angles, and everybody that is supposed to get involved in that business cycle is involved, and then you have a smooth run of the whole business undertaking. The fact now, again, I was referring to the African Free Trade Area. I think Alessandro had also mentioned COMESA. The AFC is a wider market, which of course includes the larger African continent. These are platforms that we should also be able to tap into and get the best out of what is happening there. The goodness is that there has been an agreement that all the African countries are, in principle, happy to undertake, and because of that, there are certain harmonizations that are beginning to take place around the continent, and because of that, there are things that we can build on and help to move. But I don't want to take too much time. I've spoken quite a bit, but I would also be happy to take this discussion a bit further with the panelists, even off this grid. Thank you very much.